Good morning. Woke up like 15 minutes ago. Waking up to Hawthorn winning a game. Oh, that's been beautiful. Another one. Let me get the ladder up. I'm gonna assume the mic is working. I hope it is. While I look at the ladder. Yeah. Oh, West Coast have 2 wins. I thought they had 3. I was checking like if we were equal West Coast, we're actually above them. Hello, Mr. Cat. How you doing? Somehow Essendon won today. I know they're third now. Are the Giants frauds? Hello, Coxie. How you doing? Yep, go Hawks. What a win. Another one. I did not expect to get 3 wins around 9, but here we are. Thankfully the Hawks didn't choke. I should have gone Hawks for Gauntlet. I actually thought we could beat the Saints. Why did I not go Hawks Gauntlet? Oh, that would have been such a good Gauntlet tip. I've gone Adelaide Gauntlet. Three of our last 4, yeah, exactly. Charge my camera battery. I didn't realize I meant to do it yesterday. Another goal for the Dogs. 3 goals up. North Melbourne are also winning. What's going on there then? This is for an Insta post. You tipped the Saints and Giants. I had a good feeling about Hawthorn, so I'm glad I was right. It's one goal for North. Yeah, well, you know, Gold Coast have missed both of their shots, so you never know. They could miss the rest of their shots. This time last year, Hawks had won one game in 9 rounds. Yep. Essendon destroyed the Giants. Pressure was too great. Oh, Essendon, a finals contender. We shall find out. So far, they're showing that they might just be. Giants locked up, couldn't score the last 20 minutes. Giants fell asleep after quarter time. Excuse me. Good day, AFL legend. I was looking through tier maker yesterday, by the way, and I saw a tier maker of like AFL YouTubers, and me and you were on there, and I'm just like, who made this one? I didn't see True Footy though. I was just like, wait, what? Why is he not on there? Or I didn't see forgotten his name. All three of their losses were away, maybe at home. They're unstoppable. Good day, Mason. Essendon's win was phenomenal. Richmond or North for the spoon. I think North will get the spoon. I think Richmond will get some more wins. Can you believe Sydney at the top have lost one game and it's Richmond? That's so bizarre. Like, they would have been a perfect record if they didn't lose to Richmond. The team with one win in 17th. Hugo Hagen misses. At least it's not as bad a miss as the one against Hawthorn last week, which I'm very grateful for. Gold Coast v North. Excuse me. Gold Coast v North is so boring. I'm not watching it. I am watching it, but I'm more into the Richmond game, of course. Eight scoring shots to no points. In terms of dominance, the Dogs are starting a little bit like Carlton and Port Adelaide, just with a bit less points. But will this game end up close like those games? That's the question. It's in Darwin and Suns always win there. It's not even a smashing. Both teams failing to score in one goal. Richmond need to have the ball. It's like the Bulldogs just have it every time. I mean, on paper, the Bulldogs should win easily. But not all games are won on paper. You're 0 out of 5 in your tips. You should have tipped off one, mate. I don't know what you're thinking there. The Saints are bottlers. Essendon haven't lost since the Port game. Yep. Yeah, just replying to Cardi. He just commented on my Hawthorn post, and it's actually him as well. Excuse me, not an imposter. Remember last time there was a random account with Cardi, and it wasn't even him on the stream. I had to be sure, and it's actually him. Also, Docker's lover, he asked if I'm streaming the night games. Thumbs up. He's not even here. He's not even here. How dare you? My word. Fremantle Dockers fan forever. The fart can suck it. Isn't you? Are you what? Who's the Fremantle fan? Anyway. If we lose to Hawthorn, there's no such thing as a guaranteed win. The way the season's going, Richmond are even worse than Hawthorn, so you never know. Essendon are hard to play against. Off the charts elite pressure ranking last 3 games. You see, now you said all this, Mask, you're going to lose the next game now. You're the Essendon jinxer. You're still waiting for your goddamn KFC. Oh, there he is. Docker's lover. We got a new emoji in the chat because we got 2 subs. We get extra emoji. It's the Gold Coast Suns logo. That was Mask's choice. You told me to tip the Hawks for the gauntlet. I should have tipped the Hawks for the gauntlet. Because I had a gut feeling we'd beat the Saints. I had a gut feeling about it. I should have gone Hawks gauntlet. I'm looking at the rest of the Hawks Hawthorn fixtures. I can't see any like easy wins apart from North in round 24. Cardi actually went to Tasmania as well. Like Cardman, he travelled to Tasmania to watch that game, and I feel bad for him. Add Frio next. Yeah, we need a third member to do it. I can't. Unfortunately, I got to keep waiting. I love to just put all 18 teams in, but I can't. Wait, you need. So I thought that said you need three mem. You need three more members, not three members. That's bollocks. That is. Three more to get one. Come on, it's got to be one per member. How dare you? How dare you? You get four default ones, and then you what? So it's first two members for one, and then another three. I thought it said three members. I've been fooled. I've been fooled. Add West Coast next. Or Frio. Welcome back, Mark. Mark always says in every stream, Travis first. What does that actually mean? Who's Travis? Is there like something I've missed out on? Is there like an AFL meme that's called Travis? We'll lose to North because they take it too easy. Take them in the gauntlet. You're not going to take North in the gauntlet. You ain't got the balls for that. Come on now. No one does. No one's going to do that. Alright. They're not beating Essendon. Gold Coast v North is entertaining is a snail's funeral. A snail's funeral. If meme number is 0 out of 5 and tipping, you tip 3 against the Swans. Yeah. Why would you do that? Bombers v North is more likely than David streaming tonight's games. I've got a triple split screen, by the way. So I got one half of my screen is Richmond Bulldogs, which is the most important game. Then I got a quarter that's Gold Coast North, and another quarter that's me editing a video for the second channel. The grind! Could be a lot of people on the list. Yeah, I'm gonna record list videos either today or tomorrow. Either I wait till tomorrow because the round's over, or I start today and do more tomorrow. Basically, rest of my weekend actually, because I've recorded most of my second channel stuff. I do need to watch a movie, but apart from that, I need to edit a vlog from yesterday actually, and stream on Twitch. There should be a stream tomorrow morning for tipping, but there won't be any for the games. But my Gauntlet tip is Adelaide, so a lot is riding on Sunday. These games suck. These games suck. Instead, I can't even read. These games suck. Instead, just you watch Essendon GWS and act like it's live. Yeah, but I know Essendon win, so it's just like it kind of takes away from that. Yeah, but it also means we can chat more, you know? Even though we chat a lot when it's a thriller. So I looked over the North game for maybe the fifth time today. I don't think anyone's watching the game, but North were about to kick a goal, right? He was through on goal, no one around him, right in front of the goal. The siren goes before he kicks it. He's running towards the goal for a guaranteed goal. There's a North player, by the way. The siren goes before he kicks it, like half a second before he kicks it, so it doesn't count. He was a split second away from it being a draw at quarter time. I feel bad. Considering you're a Dogs fan and Gold Coast, it's your golden tip. You kind of have to watch the games. If you guys watch AFL through a live pass or something, go to the other game and rewind it. It's just hilarious. If you watch it on TV, I guess you can rewind TV now, but like. I don't know, because normally in England you have to be watching the actual broadcast to rewind it. If you just switch channel, you can't just rewind it suddenly. It's a weird thing. Maybe your rewind is better in Australia. That ending to that quarter for North was hilarious. I'm going to mute the two games for now while I edit this video. AFL Legend says, sorry, not AFL Legend, sorry. Docker's Lover says, I'm back. I don't know you were gone, mate, to be honest. Do a poll what happened first. Sydney lose, North Melbourne win. Well, Sydney have lost to Richmond. So what do you mean what happened first? One has already happened. Sydney already lost, you cat abuser. I don't know why that insult is so funny. Banning cats from hiding is abuse. Indeed. Lose in the future. Go to Sun and go Bulldogs. Paul, what would happen first, Mr. Cass, is something that makes sense, or the universe ends? .22. Sorry, just editing a video. I need to put timestamps on it. Eagles won in the Sandful. Nobody asked. The Roosters are the real kings of the Sandful. You wasn't the one who declared the Dogs would beat the Eagles by 100 plus. The Dogs lost. You wasn't. I also wasn't the person that said Carson win the flag when their opponent was the Lions of the Gabba. Yeah, Mars did say that. I remember when Carlton went 30 points up at the Gather in the first quarter, Marsh was just like, I knew this would happen. I literally put money on Carlton to win the Premiership. I knew they were going to do it. They're going to win the flag. Alright, we've restarted in Darwin. You saw it in person. Read your comment on my community post. Which, where? Let me check. Just a long comment, it might take a while. Where's Ben writing poems? Another goal for Gold Coast. I wonder if this game could have been different if North Melbourne were even at quarter time. Yeah, just read it. Cheers, Jeff. Goal for Dogs. Where's Ravinho? No idea. Mr. Cat, you only said this as you had a huge bet on the Lions to win. You need to jinx Carlton. You had no bet on the Eagles. This must give us Mr. Cat. Round 1. Fight! Dogs love his music, his power forced me to read a little bit. If Mr. Cat had $1 every time the dog's choked, he'd have even more. Right. Mr. Dog is a fake fan. Mr. Dog is a fake fan refusing to attend the matches they clearly thought they'd lose. You don't know what's more fake than jinx your own team towards to win games. My days. Hey, neither of you are as crazy as Ethan yesterday. Ethan is a Port Adelaide fan, and he was upset that they were battering Geelong. He literally switched games to Sydney because he was upset because he predicted Geelong. I couldn't believe what I was reading yesterday, honestly. I'm like, how is a Port Adelaide fan upset that you're battering Geelong? I was so confused. I was so confused. He put a crying emoji in the chat. I'm just like, what's going on? Mars was here, but like he couldn't actually read because Ethan's blocked him. But Mr. Cat wasn't here, I don't think. Do a poll of who would win between Mr. Cat and Mars McGee. The thing is, right, we don't know who Mars McGee is, and we don't know who Mr. Cat is. We don't know who they are. They could be big bodybuilders. They could be young women. We don't know. Maybe one's a woman, one's a bodybuilder. Maybe one's actually a cat. Maybe Mr. Mars McGee is actually a cat, and Mr. Cat is an actual dog. We don't know. We don't know. We've never seen them. So I mean, one of them could be Batman. We have no idea. It's hard to tell. So how do we know who would win in a fight when we've not met either of these people? Like, they could literally be anyone. They could be Trump and Biden. We don't know. Can you prove they're not Trump and Biden? I couldn't. It's just like we don't know. You can decide which one is Trump, which one's Biden, but there's another argument there for Mr. Cat and Moss to have. In a fight, in an argument, both. So it means in a fight as well. So we need to know who they are. They could be aliens. We don't know if aliens exist. There's millions of planets out there. There probably are some aliens. Maybe they're already on Earth. We don't know. Maybe Moss McGee was actually a voice actor on The Simpsons, and that's why he's been hinting that he's been a voice actor this whole time, and we have no idea. Maybe Mr. Cat's one of those crazy cat ladies who like owns like 25 cats and throws some at you. Yeah, Mr. Cat could be Mike Tyson, we don't know. Moss McGee could be Muhammad Ali. Moss McGee, Muhammad Ali. It kind of rhymes. Now that this video is edited, let me try and transfer my vlog footage from last night. Dogs are winning by 60. No, it's only 35, mate, actually. Don't know what you mean. No one actually thinks North Richmond will win, will they? Does anyone actually think that we're getting North Richmond victories? North only 2 goals down, surprisingly. I didn't see the Gold Coast game being closer, though. I didn't see that. I didn't think the Dogs had smashed Richmond this much. I thought they'd beat them. You could be Cody Rhodes in your ring gear. Hagen hasn't played like Hagen today so far. In what way? I should put this guy on the list. Look, you're full off. First of all, he used the wrong your. I corrected that. Then he said off. It's meant to be OF. I forgot to type that. So someone comment this. Someone reply with this. So we correct him completely. I don't want to. I want to do it twice. I want to do it. Yeah. Someone reply that. It's on this video. Just reply that. Don't say anything else. We're all about correcting the spelling. No, the grammar, actually. It's more grammar than spelling. David is the epitome of English teacher on YouTube. Hey, look, we have to correct the masses, alright? People have to know the difference between your and your, alright? It's a basic thing that everyone should understand. It's not something that's hard. You can understand this as a 6-year-old. I'm very convinced, okay? If you don't know the difference between your and your, you're a stupid idiot. Okay, you're a stupid idiot. Cats have. I just read Mr. Cat's comment from earlier. Cats have 9 lives. You have 9 chances to beat him. But how do you know? How do we know you have all 9 lives left? Like maybe you don't know because I watched that new Puss in Boots movie from a few months ago, from last year, and he forgot how many lives he had, and he was on his last life, and he didn't realize. So how do you know you got 9 lives left? How do you know? David should have. No, 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 no. Should have. David should have become an English teacher instead of he already makes deals with hooligans like Moss McGee and Ethan Kelly all the time. Moss McGee and Ethan Kelly hate each other as well, so I don't make bargains with both. Who do I look like? Italy. Oh, AFL Legend has replied. What's Moss McGee done here? Isn't it meant to be OF? Why have you just repeated his word? What's going on? You meant to write OF, mate. See, AFL Legend did it right. Ridiculous. You had one job! One job! He's trying to get on the list. He's trying to get on the list. Time out Mr. Cat for that. Not quite. No one's earned a timeout yet. It's funny, you say earn. You can't earn something that's bad. Anyway. That's a funny concept, to earn a timeout. Just me? Yeah, probably just me. You can't imagine students more crazy than them two. You should speak to Master Shifu. I'm sure he can think of crazy students. Where's Doctor's Lover? I don't know. He's probably trying to make a comment. He just look at this. He probably asked ChatGPT about sheep. Why do sheeps baa? 7 reasons. Look at this entire bloody essay, mates. Like bloody hell. The clause, because he's a member, I have to read all his comments and reply. And he's typing this. It's just like I should put him on the list just for that. Just for that. That is. He's probably busy trying to type another one out. Not even type, he just copies it, doesn't he? You can't imagine. Oh yeah, did you? Apparently, the maker of ChatGPT is trying to launch a search engine to compete with Google. That's what I heard. You can't imagine. Shift students aren't crazy. Shifts. Who shifts? Is this a car, mate? Poe was just an idiot, and Tai Lung was just misunderstood, and had every right to be mad. Well, you know, he was misunderstood or not. He was pretty crazy, wasn't he? Poe's pretty crazy too. He's a good guy, but also pretty crazy. It's there! There, fans! You use the there as in, there's a stupid idiot over there. Oh, Doctor's Love is here. Doctor's Love is like Batman, he goes but he's still lurking. Osme just made a list for his English. The only people that can put mask on the list is Docker's Lover, who's busy with his KFC, and David, who's missing every comment. What do you mean? I'm not missing every comment. What are you talking about? I'm reading all of them. You have autocorrect when you type Shifu. But you literally just type Shifu, mate. So what do you mean? Apologies, that is the morning alarm. 11:30. It's still morning, 11:30. Gold Coast game is finally opening up. You ate curry tonight. What curry? What kind of curry? How spicy? And what kind? What from like what sort of? Like there's different kinds of curry, you know. Wow, Doctor's Love, you asked me timed out. I said I've answered this question like 649 times in the last 10 seconds. Listen up, Ewie. What word is that? That's the wrong you're being too picky with grammar. You are policy. He said you are policy, so I am the policy apparently. So just so you know, I am the policy. Therefore, I make the rules. He said it, not me. You are policy. On speech is bad for. He used the wrong for. That's like forehead, not for, as in what you're trying to say. For the chat. Too many. He's wrong too. He was wrong too. Too many more times, and you're going. Wow, he used the right "you're" for once. You're going to loose. You're going to loose. Loose. You are going to loose. You are two. He's the wrong two as well. Members. Strip Dogs Lovers membership. I'm not gonna do that, mate. Pretty sure I can't either, even if I wanted to. Did I watch any of the Hawks game? Considering I went to bed at 2 a.m. and the game was at 4:45 and I woke up at 10 a.m., I would imagine no, I didn't watch the Hawks game. The most random poll we've done so far. Does Doctor's Lover owe 69,420 at KFC? Option 1. Yes, he must fly to Perth to buy him a KFC. Unfortunately, there's not enough characters to fit all sentences. No, he shouldn't get free food. Mr. Cat should buy and eat it himself. Why is Mr. Cat involved in this? I have no idea. Who is Doctor's Lover anyway? Yeah?
Morning, son.
Morning.
Yes?
Yeah, morning. Can you not hear me? What? For what? Gardening. Google doesn't work. What? Alright. I kind of forgot. This happened twice in a row. Yesterday's stream as well. I forgot to mute. Answering English to foreign language. David is too smart. No, we kind of talk to each other in both languages, like a mix of the two. My mum currently works at a school as well, so like, yeah, she's well, she's not a teacher. She's more of an assistant, but still. We definitely talk more in English now than before as well, on top of that. AFL legend, you just put him on the list, but you spelled his name wrong. Will this poll be rigged? It might be. Figured out my secret career. I mean, Masters figured it out, and he didn't even I didn't even tell him. So, what do you mean? I rejected that job, by the way. I got a new. I got 2 job offers that I've turned down now, and I'm like, is this a bad decision? I don't know, but yeah. This morning I turned down a guaranteed job. It was night shift, but it was a pretty good job. I let it go. It was at a worldwide company. It was a different type of job to what I'm doing now. Different type of company. I'm just like, this sounds exciting, and then in the end, They said you got till May 14th to accept it, but I got interviews after that, and it's just like, I got an interview on Tuesday though, with something I'm interested in. Captain NF is at the game. Well, yeah, I bet you're having fun. What's wrong with the gardening that Google doesn't work? No. Basically, they're going to a restaurant to buy some things, right? It's like a takeaway restaurant that you can order like things in bulk. So my granddad likes to like order a lot of food in one go, and use it across a week. And it's a Sri Lankan restaurant that does this service, right? So, normally when my mum says my granddad needs help, normally it's his garden. Something's wrong with his garden, right? That's what's normally the case. So that's why I said, is it the gardening? But at the end, like she says, Google doesn't work on my phone. So I assume her 4G was dodgy, or I think she got 4G. So she told me, can you get their number? And then Grandad said he found the number. So I'm just like, okay, what was the point of the call now? That was all it was. You're leaving the game. One more goal. The umpire is in Richmond cheer squad. Hello, Graz, how you doing? You're from Ohio. No, you're not from. You're from Perth, mate. Captain at left run on field and give it to the umps. Am I Joe Biden's son? Am I Obama's son? What's going on? Can I start OnlyFans? No. You what? Are you alright? thoughts on Johnny Sins? He's an iconic. He is the icon of workers. He's a fireman. He's a paramedic. He's a scientist. He's a surgeon. He does it all. He's a lawyer. Like it's just it's truly magnificent how many jobs he can manage to do. Like he's a well studied man. Graz has gone rogue. She just started there to him a while back, but he turned it down. Graz big time troll. No man, he's just asking about the legend that is Johnny Sins, who works like 100 jobs and does it all great. Are you continuing your great tipping form this week, Graz? You got 0 and 5. Never got a reason why David wouldn't sign OnlyFans. You don't know. Do I need to give you a reason? If we kick straight, we would have beat the Swans, no cap. Who do you think you are, mate? They embarrassed you. If my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a bike. It doesn't matter, because she doesn't have wheels. In the same way, it doesn't matter, because you couldn't kick straight. What was your excuse for that Eagles game a few weeks ago? Right, 2 videos edited, one's uploaded. He'll make top 8 and should beat Saints next week. Should. If you don't beat the Saints, you might be on the list, mate. I'm going to have some trouble next week. I'm looking at the tips for round 10 and I can't see a single underdog winning. Gold Coast against Geelong. Flipping heck. Someone look at round 10 and tell me which underdog is winning. Let me know. Who can't beat the Saints? Their wins were North and Richmond and early round Collingwood. Tip North. Yeah, and Mask is off his head. If you guarantee it, put your gauntlet on North. Put your gauntlet on North. Go on. Go on, I dare you. If you're so confident that North will win next week. Ooh. Carlton maybe, but I'm just thinking the Swans might be just too strong for them at the SCG. Just like they were too strong for the Giants. And everybody, maybe not everybody, but most people said the Swans won't beat the Giants. The Giants normally win at the SCG. Hawthorn are locked to win. We're not going to win 3 in a row, mate. You're having a laugh. We're not beating Port Adelaide at the Oval. Why did I just growl? Who growled? There's a lion behind me. Maybe the lion growled. What do you mean I growled? Look, this thing here, wait. I can't point it. That corner there. I don't know if that's my green screen that's not full screen or whether it's the actual the background. Because obviously the background is a slash. Could be the background. Let me check. No, it's the background. Yeah, it's the background. So my green screen is fine then. It's just the placement in the background. You was watching the footy. Porter a joke. What do you mean you heard me growl? I didn't growl. It was the lion, mate, not me. Porter a joke. Remember in 2019 a guy tricked me to change tips from Hawks to Port. Then I beat the Oval. Was that Port or was that... That was, yeah. $47 points. As if the Suns game is closer. What am I doing? When I was stretching, I made a unique noise. I genuinely want to rewind and see what you heard, because I'm actually confused. I actually forgot what I just did. Hugo Hagen, what was that? Out on the full from a free shot. It doesn't get easier than that. Even I would have scored at least a behind. Blumenek! There was no one in front of him. He even had time to run towards the goal. Still not as funny as North Melbourne in at quarter time when they should have been level, but because the siren went before he kicked it, it was funny. So the poll ends. 47% of you said, who is Docker's lover anyway? I agree, who is he? 26% said, yes, he must fly from Perth to buy 69428 KFC. 20% said Mr. Catch would buy KFC himself and eat it himself, just to taunt both of them. And 6% said no, she shouldn't get free food. So, in conclusion, Docker's lover probably does not owe 69420 a KFC. Because no one knows who he is. Hot take 2022 season was that had the best round fixture of all time. So Mr. Cat says 2022 had the best round 1 fixture of all time. And the reason is, look it up yourself, take the context of the 2021 season, the AFL was cooking when they did that. Interesting. Now I'm very intrigued. Is this a trick from Mr. Katz? We're going to find out right now. 2022. Round 1. Melbourne beat the Bulldogs. Okay, you had this. Had this game. Hawthorn won, so you know, I'm on board with that one. Interesting, mate, interesting. Every Bulldogs win is by 8 points. Every top 8 team played another top 8 team. Okay, now I understand a bit more what you're on about here. Interesting. Very interesting. Wait. Were Essendon top 8 that season? No. So what? You got minor premiers versus 15th right here. What do you mean? Every top 8 team played another top 8. You just got proven wrong here, mate. In 2021, you're talking about the 2021 season. Ah, okay. That's kind of cheating, though. That's kind of cheating because they knew who the top 8 were, and then they put that. That's not as impressive. It's more impressive if they actually got the future top 8 playing each other. This is just saying, okay, let's get the top 8 teams, have them play each other here. Let's do that. You thought you were cooking, but you're not cooking at all. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
I just realised I'm on the wrong screen. I was on the F1 screen. But the F1 screen is the exact same screen. That's funny. I've got a F1 tab. I'm not sure what I've got. So you got this is the screen record. This is AFL, so the one you normally see. That's just if I watch an Arsenal game. That's for F1. I don't know what scene 2 is, to be honest. And then you got 2 gaming ones. This one is when my webcam is in the middle, because you can see my speed, what speed I'm going at when I'm driving an F1 car, and that's just when I'm in the corner like this. And then what's scene 2? Let me switch to scene 2 right now. So screen 2 is a black screen, whatever. Gaming, and then steering wheel. I would be here. I'm up here, because then the speed limits would be below me. Back here. Why has this never happened again? Because they decided not to do it again? What do you mean why hasn't it ever happened again? Did they put the top 8 from the previous season together? Like, what are the fixtures AI generated? Or something? What's the point you're trying to make? Did an octopus choose the fixture list? Like, what makes it impressive? They chose the top 8 from 6 months ago and thought, yeah, let's put them together in round 1. What? They already knew what the top 8 was. I'm so confused what you're on about. That's how they meant it. David thinks he's the guy trying to prove you wrong. What, you've just tried to say that the top 8 from 2021 played each other in round 1 in 2022. What's impressive about that? They knew the top 8 for 6 months. What, you're acting like there was some sort of visionary thing where they guessed no, they didn't guess anything. They just put the best 8 teams from last season against each other. If it's not that impressive, why have they never done... Why does that not make it impressive? Why does that make it impressive? You're acting like they predicted what the top 8 would be. They weren't cooking anything. They were cooking salad, my friend. It's better. Yeah, that's all good. Would you rather have 4 matches with top 8 teams facing each other and the top 4 against the bottom 4? Top 4 against the bottom 4, mate, because you could see some funny things like the Dogs losing to Hawthorn in North Melbourne. Run that poll. I suggested, will Mr. Cat ever say something that makes sense? If you're so sure about that, David, find a better run AFL fixture for yourself. I would argue that it's better to start all the strong teams on wins. So when they play each other, they'll have win streaks and they'll have confidence against each other, and you get a better game, in my opinion. I feel Collingwood Richmond is better in round 10 and round 1. I'm just pointing that out as an example. I should really use, because Richmond are terrible, and I should use Collingwood Carlton. And they haven't done it since, because Ninthman and Carlton haven't both finished out of the finals since. Going to be 120 plus points this game. Mr. Cat angry with Davidoff. Yeah, he's off his head. This guy. He's made me put the effort of going for a fixture and it's just like he acted like it was impressive, and it's just not impressive at all. Was West Coast beating Pies in 2022, Richmond beating us a big upset? I'm gonna say Richmond beating you. Just because West Coast beating Collingwood happened very early in the season. I don't think most of us realised how bad West Coast were until later on. But I think everyone knew Richmond were bad. Apart from me, apparently. And Sydney have obviously, they've been incredible. And yeah, the Pies weren't at that crazy level yet, right? They went on this big streak of close wins, like more towards the end of the season. But it was like, I think it was from like round 9 or something. I can't remember. But I think the Eagles win happened before Pies went on that run. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'd say Richmond is a bigger upset as well, for sure. Ben agrees. He's a Collingwood fan, so that's good verification. Remember his first 2024 prediction, Richmond 5th. I predicted that after the season ended, so I was predicting it based on the previous season. Yeah. The one I did in March, that's the more accurate one, where I put Richmond 9th. If I swap Richmond and Gold Coast, that is a good prediction. It's just City were 3-0 along with some other teams. They weren't the outright Premiership favourite at the time, maybe now, but not back then. Yeah, but they were still like bigger favourites over Richmond than Collingwood were over West Coast from 2 years ago. Did all my predictions after the previous season. Yeah, but I did one like a week after and the other one just before this season started. So there's a big difference in the 6 months because there's a lot more info about what teams are doing what in between. I'm not talking about the one from September. I'm talking about the prediction, the actual one from March, the one that actually counts. So Gold Coast in 9th and Richmond in 17th. That would have made a lot more sense. That would have looked a lot better. Would be better if after games were not people's first stadium. I don't think the Suns have been that impressive anyway. They've been fine. But what's their biggest win? Adelaide? The struggling Adelaide? They've beaten Richmond, who've got one win all season. They've beaten Adelaide, who have been Adelaide are equal with Hawthorn right now. Just pointing that out. Lost to the Dogs, lost to the Giants, beat Hawthorn. Wow. Lost to Sydney, beat the Eagles, and now they're beating North, and they lost to Brisbane. Where's the finals contender here? People trying to tell me they're gonna not win the flag, but get in the 8s. Who have they beaten to prove that? They got Geelong next though, so we'll see how they do there. If they beat Geelong, I'll eat my words. Look at all the seats. Yeah, I know, right? I was just like, they're congregating next to the goal there. Yeah, he's definitely. They're gonna wheel him out. Hopefully, he's nothing too serious, but it doesn't look good. What info apart from what are you talking about? There's things like the draft and trades and plenty of articles and stuff to read about. Oh, saying this team looks like this. What are you talking? It's not just based on comments. What are you talking about? Davidoff Reggie comments well. Good guy gets Kurt. Next week is one for the Gold Coast playing great side at home finally. Such disrespect. David doesn't care about dead. He's not. He's not dead. What are you talking about? Why are you claiming he's dead when he's clearly not? I can literally see him moving. They'd abandon the entire game if he was dead. What are you talking about? Cockers have another game v North, West Coast and Richmond. I don't understand the draft. Yeah, but I can read about it. What are you talking about? I still take into account, articles about, what teams look stronger, what teams don't look as good, what looks worrying, what doesn't. I've heard about Cam McCarthy. Yeah, mentioned it yesterday. Why is Grass telling me to stop being negative? Marsh just called an Indian player dead, and I'm the negative one. What's going on? Articles are basically comments. The article's a lot more detailed, mates. They're a bit more like what Docker's Lovers typing in their comments about sheep, but more relevant. Besides, aren't you one of the person who thought? Aren't you one of the people who thought Sydney would keep struggling because of the grand final curse? Even though I kept saying because they got a well-tooled squad, they'll be fine. Look at them now. But it's just interesting, You're saying I put Richmond from 5th to 9th because of comments, even though if it was based on comments, I would have put it even lower than 9th. I would have put it like 17th or something. Have I heard about? Oh, okay. I guess when the Dogs win a game, it is usually very convincing. Yeah, you either batter teams or just embarrass yourselves in a close one against a weaker team. If I switch Gold Coast to Tigers Matter predictions, they look perfect. Yeah, I know. Because I put Tigers in 9th and Sun 17th. And if you just switch those two round, it actually looks pretty good. Apparently YouTube takes... Right, so I got something here, right? I'm confused about the maths. So YouTube takes 30% of revenue, right? On memberships. It's only £1. That's only 50p each from 99p. I'm just saying, where's the... That looks more like 50-50, mate. Not 30-70. What's going on? I was waiting for this update just to like see like calculation, but it says it should say like £1.40 or something. There's something fishy going on. There's something fishy. Something very fishy going on. What about tax? Don't you get taxed after you get paid though? Oh yeah, I got a letter from the IRS recently. It's pretty funny because obviously because YouTube's American and Twitter's American, I have to like make sure tax documents are up to date with the US and the UK. It does say estimate, to be fair. It might just be estimate, I don't know. Why would it estimate that, though? What the flip is this? LF said he's leaving after Richmond kicked that goal. Next goal, you don't think they've scored since? That'll do. Sorry, just making a thumbnail for a video. Don't know what Riz is. Yeah, mate. I'm Rizadoff Productions, mate. I got all the Riz. It's alright. Dogs have 60 inside 50s. All-time record in a game is 82. 60 inside 50s and only 26 scoring shots. That's not good enough. Mr. Katz, give them a lesson in shooting. Well, everyone inside 50s, the Bulldogs will get to be huge. Yeah. So it's 3/4 time in the Suns game. Dogs still going, of course. It doesn't feel like Saturday, you know. It feels like Sunday to me for some reason. Who has the record then? Which team has the record with inside 50s? That's what we need to know. Tigers have a goal. Now LF can finally go home. That's still not uploaded. I wonder if Gross gave his phone to his kid or something. You know, he's just. I feel like none of his comments sound like him. What's up, Epic Indian? The sky, the ceiling, clouds, maybe the northern lights, some stars, the moon, maybe some planets. That's what's up. Why are you asking why he's not become a member? It's a choice. You don't have to do it. Stop trying to pressure people. I mean, both games are pretty much over. Have North even scored since they missed the goal in the first quarter? I don't even know. I think they might have. Not benching the entire team is never easy to beat. Not disappointed in all of us this year. They didn't disappoint me, mate. I'm a Hawthorn fan, so North shouldn't have their name back to normal until they win a game. Might be waiting a while for that. Yeah, that'll do. "43 minutes to process a 12-minute vlog." YouTube's got mad. Well, Mars McGee is the Gold Coast fan. You don't know any more words. Well, I mean, you can just YouTube it, and there'll be a video with subtitles. Ah! Don't forget the devil noise. But the thing is, both times now I've apparently done a growl, and I've actually forgotten I've done it. So, even though I don't know what you're talking about, even though even though I'm doing something clearly, and I don't even remember doing it after a second. Bro needs Gold Coast qualifications just to sing a song. Yeah, what's going on? Why have you locked the Gold Coast song to members of the Davidoff channel? That makes no sense. Anyone can sing the Gold Coast song. Dogs have 3 times the score of the Tigers. Not anymore. David's determined. Dogs diligently dig ditches, dirtily destroying delicate daisies, dubiously. Okay. Well, what's that comment then? I wonder where Mars got that alliteration from. He definitely asked Chat GPT, mate. Disagree? I don't know what to answer, mates. Another go for the dogs. You think he's on about dogs beating Richmond? So why is he mentioning daisies? What's that got to do with the Tigers? Mark's trying to give me alliteration to prove he knows how to write. These allegations are unfounded and baseless. I have not utilized ChatGPT or any other AI for army purposes. Army purposes? What? We stand by the integrity of our communication and refute any claims suggesting otherwise. What do you mean we? Who's we? Who's helping you? So it's ChatGPT then. What do you mean we? That's like you're in some company. Clever cats cunningly catch colourful critters, calmly concealing cautious curiosity. Okay, buddy. But did curiosity kill the cat? That's the question. Somebody stop this Richmond slaughter. Even I feel bad for them. 83 points. Yeah. What in the chat GPT is this? I know, right? Man is just full on got an AI and this stream on split screen. That just sounds like Geelong's coming out story. Coming out? Geelong are gay? What's happening? Paul, will dogs beat tigers by more or less than 100? Nah. New poll: is Miles McGee using ChatGPT? Yes, 100%. Look at his comments. No way, he's just very smart. Why is this a poll? Mr. Cat knows the answer. What is a Miles McGee? There was 118 points, and there's 15 minutes left. What if it was draw? Are you? We're not in Friday, Epic Indian. This isn't the Geelong Port Adelaide game. What do you mean? What if it's a draw? What draw are you seeing? Adelaide Brisbane. You didn't read the third option. That's what you should have chosen. Wow, so no one thinks Mr. Cat knows the answer. That's unbelievable. Not even Mr. Cat thinks that. Davidoff, Dogs and Sons are winning so far. Wow. Well done, Graz. Well done, Graz. You're just telling who's winning, even though both scorelines are on the screen. Unbelievable, Graz. Well done. My word. Hello, Dockers Love. How are you doing? Make sure you vote in the poll. After reading Mark's 2 comments about cats and dogs. The 2 paragraphs. You're saying one dude said what happens when North Richmond play each other. David ignores you. I don't ignore your comments. It's just that I read it in the wrong order. It's hard because I like to read all comments like in order of when it's commented, but depending on if the chat's how active the chat is, sometimes it's hard to like because obviously the chat moves up and down, so it's just like, oh, where was I? I don't just look at the chat the entire stream. That's the main reason. Who will win the alternate match of Richmond v North? I guess we'll find out. The stoppable force versus the movable object. Right now, 37 North, 28 Richmond, quite a close game. Richmond win that with 3 or 4 goals. I think maybe I agree with Ben Parsons there. Mr. Cat's trying to get involved with ignoring comments. What are you talking about? No one's ignoring anything. Just gotta read everything at once. My word, mates. Meanwhile, North has scored a goal. Way. That game's had a lot less stoppages. That's 4 minutes ahead of the Richmond Dogs game. Someone's reading the poll. Mars called a cop should have live stream insurance, so they always read my comments no matter what. Well, this would be good for Dogs percentage, you know. They'll be smashing it in that department. They would have the second best percentages in the comp, Western Bulldogs, after Sydney. And when you consider the Dogs are still not in the 8s, it's pretty impressive. The last I remember 100-point win on 7 was in Richmond beat West Coast in 2022. Meanwhile, Gold Coast have just got past 100 points. Another goal. 103-point margin. Like the opposite of Essendon, actually getting premiership points. They're the thing that counts. Or counts. Counts. I agree, Davidoff clips. I agree. You are fully on the right there, on the right lines there. Well, welcome, Sir Davidoff. Welcome. Yeah. You agree as well? Yeah, I know, right? This guy is clearly using AI. Well, Davidoff film, that's a bit harsh, to be honest. Don't call him a fraud, but he's definitely using ChatGPT. You know, there's something up there. You know, something's going on. Davidoff Clipson said, "That not members. What phonies?" I don't know what you mean by rigging, mate. To attack a paying member. I don't know what you mean, mate. You see, we have determined by the poll that Musk is using ChatGPT. You thought those were David, but he wears those maroon shirts every stream and you can't recognize him when he changes clothes. I thought those were David, but he rigged but failed still. Over half people agree you're not using ChatGPT. What do you mean over half? 41%, mate. That's not over half. What do you mean? What's the biggest score so far this year? Because you're too lazy to check. Failed to get majority. What's the biggest margin that was reacted to live? I have no idea. Maybe it's this one. What was the margin on Geelong Sydney in the grand final? No, it wasn't even this bad, was it? At this point, people should know you're a visionary. Alright, Mr. Cat. Only 47% say using ChatGPT. There's literally 4 options, mate. 11% of you asked, who are you? What is a Master McGee? 11% don't know who you are, mate. What are you talking about? How's it 53? 11% literally said, what is a Mars McGee? I think that was 81 points. Okay, so not quite 100 then. Behind Richmond. Richmond's second inside 50 the entire game just happened just now. Those people are gifted to now know who Mars McGee is. Your life is saved. Ben Parsons, what? I was the 11%. Yeah, I knew it. I didn't know it, but yeah. What do you mean? The poll literally won with 100%. It is you. You're using charge. What are you talking about? You got 41% with no. He's very smart. It literally says 41%. So by your same logic, 59% yes said yes. Your ChatGPT. In fact, what is a Mars McGee would actually agree with the top one. So it's actually 58%. So take that. You're actually on 42. Behind for the Western Bulldogs. 19-19. Bloody hell, mates. That's a year. They've scored so many goals and behinds, they've made a date. 4th of June, 1919. 4/6/1919. That is literally a date. I made a community post about the scoreboard. 0% of people say Mr. Cat knows answers. Richmond knows shit. I agree. Dockers love. I agree. 41% just to say you're smart. You're smarter than Mr. Cat. He was so not smart, he forgot to vote for himself. Mark wishes he was smarter than you. Well, I mean, you literally didn't tip that you were smart, so you didn't vote for that. Loads of people wish to have your intellect. Yeah, sure, mate. The intellect that says that cats don't hide, even though they literally do. Mr. Cat, you are front of the queue. I remember those days, 1919, were the glory days for you, bro. You was working the mines back then. Well, how old are you, Epic Indian? You are like the man who feeds with 50 raccoons, and you are all the raccoons queuing up raccoons. Can the Suns catch up to the dog score? Who knows, mates? They've got less time than the Dogs do. They got 3 minutes 4 seconds. Epic Indian, what are you doing? It's your. Guy said you're smarter than someone you've never met. The man's talking about smarter. He used the wrong your. The wrong your. Oh, I just accidentally pressed a shorts video on YouTube. That's the noise you just heard. Epic Indian on the list. Yeah, Epic Indian. You just made a list. Tigers have got to go. It's not 100 points anymore. Have you all jinxed it? Fair play and Richmond fans who stayed through this and are still cheering the goals. Good on you. Bulldogs need to be put on a list if they don't win by over 100. I think that's a bit harsh, to be honest. Hello, T-Pearl Motor, how you doing? Welcome back. Said over 100. If they went by exactly 100 on the list. No, exactly 100 is acceptable. They've had free flight recently. I'm sure it'll take a few years of being spooned again in exchange. Yeah, sure. It's funny, every time I switch to the Gold Coast game, North are doing something good. Who is T-Pearl Motor? He was in a previous stream. I think it was last week. I remember him. Another injury. It's Maurice Rioli this time. Doesn't look good either. That's why Dave's religion is the jinx. The jinx. How about the St. Kilda? Look, I'm a hawk. I'm a hawk, so I'm very happy. Right, it is now full time in the Gold Coast game. They have won convincingly. I don't have to do triple split screen anymore. So just getting a movie ready because I'm going to record a video, movie Monday for second channel. Something's broken. Might as well play tomorrow. Davidoff, for whatever reason, if ever were to have a new team in the UK, in my opinion, which suburb of state do I think would deserve a team? I mean, they'd probably just do London, wouldn't they? That's probably what they'd do. If it wasn't London, I don't know. I reckon if it wasn't London, they'd do one of the other countries inside the UK. They'd do either Cardiff, Wales, or Glasgow, Scotland. They do something like that. And if they went England, they'd go London, I think. If not, maybe Manchester at a push. Because, like, they would need an oval as well for a start. That's another thing to point out. So maybe they wouldn't do, like, Scotland or Wales. London has a couple iconic ovals that are both used for the Ashes. And there's another Ashes oval in Manchester, which is Old Trafford. Down the road from the other Old Trafford. Then there's the other two. Where's Edgbaston? Isn't that Birmingham? So one of the 5 Ashes ovals, they would put an AFL team in one of those ovals. That's what they'd probably do. What do you think of the Tasmania team? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. They got a good name. Only thing they got wrong was the Guernsey. The Guernsey looks annoying. But good name, good logo. Team colours look fine. Just got to fix the Guernsey and they're good. See what players they get. They've played games at the... Port Adelaide played Western Bulldogs, I think, in a game in London. Was it at the Oval? Yeah, I think it was at the Oval. Davidoff should jump off Carlton. I was never on Carlton. Starts point Tasmania Devil since he loves growling. I'm a hawk, mate. Through and through. Who do I think would be the clash of the New Tassie team? What do you mean, like... Unless you meant coach. Some people are saying Bulldogs are crap. This game proves something. I mean, they're beating the second worst team in the comp, so I don't know if it proves anything. They also lost to Hawthorn last week. Surely the Dogs win by 100. You say that as the Tigers get a mark. Dogs only have 76 and 550s will get first to get the record. Why is that list worthy? The second worst team must have beat the best team, and yeah, but I don't think this result proves the Dogs are so good. Wow. No, I got a good caption for this scoreline. And just sort out my phone memory because I'm going somewhere in June, and I haven't got enough storage for videos. Mr. Cat will understand the community post they just put up just now. I don't know if anyone else will, but Mr. Cat definitely will. If they keep it up to next round and the round after that, maybe they'll change, being captain better. Well, they've got the Giants next week, so we'll see if they can win that game. And then they got Sydney. So if they win both of those, fair enough. Then they got Collingwood. Then they got Brisbane. They'll beat Brisbane. Especially at Marvel. Mr. Cat is actually a Dogs fan, which is very strange. Because he's a Mr. Cat name, and he's got a Geelong coloured cat in his profile picture. So it's very confusing. We had Richmond a bigger loss than anyone so far. Yeah. What does that count for, sir? Somewhere I thought you said it was a USA. You didn't care about people knowing. Or was that one I cancelled? Well, you find out. There's a couple holidays I've already cancelled. But yeah, there's more than one trip abroad in June. More than one. But is it 2 or is it 3? You can figure that out for yourself. Well, it's not 100 points, which means the poll would have been pointless. 91 is the final margin! Wonder what teams Epic Gideon Meme Number supports. Epic Gideon, I think, is Collingwood, as far as I know. Meme Number, I don't know. He could be anything. I mean, he is a meme, so maybe he's West Coast. Let's be honest, you probably won't. Let's be honest, you probably won't beat Sydney. What, you're facing Sydney by yourself? Well, it's hard to do it against 18 players. 18 players plus 4. 22 against 1, that's very hard, mate. It's very hard. City 1 up. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I predicted City to win against both Fulham and Tottenham. There's Guardiola, I can't even pronounce his name. Guardiola again. He scored first against Nottingham Forest as well. Fulham have had no shots. How was that a growl? That was a yawn. Epic Gideon supporting Collingwood makes a lot of sense. It's going to get so many fans. India's a lot of people. What? You didn't support the West Coast Eagles? Well, who did you support in 69? If you don't say, that means you support West Coast. Wouldn't meme represent the Giants? Nah, mate, but it's got to be like a meme that, like, a you're bad kind of meme. West Coast have been a meme for a few years now. I think 69's a West Coast fan, as far as I know. You support Freo? You support Freo? Wow. So I was close then. I was very close. No, there's free Freo fans in the chat. That's crazy. Unless Graz has left. But there's been 3 people. This is the biggest win Dogs to the Tigers is in 2006. Same year, Remy won the Royal Rumble, and the margin today is 6-19. Free for your fans, Graz, Dockers have a meme number, yep. There's too many of them! Why are you calling Epic Indian a fraud because it's from Australia? Aren't you Mr. Cat, the Dogs fan? What's going on? We know the Earth isn't flat because if it was, cats would have slapped everything off it by now. Conspiracy theories are now for a new feature on here. David dances while he's on mute. I'm not on mute. What are you talking about? I'm not a Carlton fan. You've made that up. I'm a Hawk. What do you mean, why am I silent? What are you talking about? You're not fooling me. I'm watching the Prem right now. I am not actually. I'm just reading the chat. You called yourself Epic Indian because you made this account name as a joke back when you was in high school, making fun of one kid in school was being stupid 15-year-old lol. Okay. Unless he sold all of his Hawthorne merch. No, the reason I don't wear it is because my green screen goes funny with yellow. It goes funny with green, yellow, and light blue. So I avoid those colours, mostly. And plus, when I wear a cap, because I normally wear a Hawthorne cap, it just... you see a lot less of my face. Like half my face is gone, and it just doesn't work as well, especially on stream. So it's not as much worth it anymore. Man City just forfeited 6 red cards. Nice try, mate. First of all, it's 5 red cards to forfeit. So for us to win the league, we have to beat Man United, and we've beaten them once away in 16 years. And then if we do that, we've got to rely on our rivals Tottenham to beat Man City. For that to happen, we need Liverpool to beat Aston Villa, because Aston Villa are 1 win away from top 4, which Tottenham want top 4. But if Aston Villa lose to Liverpool, Tottenham need to win, and they could make top 4. So I need Arsenal to win on Sunday and Liverpool to win on Monday, and then Tottenham to win on Tuesday. This is a big ask, and I don't think it's going to happen because I think City will beat Tottenham. But we shall see. I have fully accepted that Man City win the league, but yeah, who knows? A miracle could happen. I was very silent for talking among themselves. Bit for calling a supporter. Mr. Cash should be on the list for forgetting how to spell than. Which comment is meme number you're talking about? Yeah, I'm trying to read up where he said Dan. Oh, yeah, I can see it now because he said that instead of than. Who's the oldest viewer that I still see commenting videos? Well, I don't even know everyone's age, but yeah, there's one guy who's from I think it's from Brisbane. No, he's not from Richmond. From Brisbane. He's from Melbourne. He's a Richmond fan. I'm fairly certain he's quite old, but I don't know how long. I don't know how old. Here's a new poll. Makes no sense. Is Mr. Cat a fraud? Yes, he supports dogs. So yes, he's a fraud and supports the dogs. No, he's not a fraud. He's a legitimate cat person. Mars McGee is a real fraud. 69420 eats fake fraud KFC. You think it's Mars McGee? Davidoff dancing off. Meme number, you thief. Like, who's the oldest has been watching since my YouTube beginnings? Well, if you saw my Australia vlogs, mate, you will see I met the guy who was my very first A4 subscriber. Dazalinko. My mate Daryl. Yeah. He was, I mean, there was two originals, but he was one of the originals. From my very first A4 video. Another epic fail. He might be meme number, he must be 69420 years old. David does understand simple question, everyone else does example 32342. What are you talking about? That was on the list for getting number 2. Nah, mate, that's your new name. You're 6940 now. Do you deserve the 420 name? I don't know, mate. So 73% of you think Mr. Cat is a fraud. I'm just saying. And that is the poll. 73% of you have voted that Mr. Cat is a fraud because he's actually supporting the dogs. 69,420 eats fake fraud KFC. That's the second highest vote. No, he's a legitimate cat person. That's equal last with Mars McGee's a real fraud. So Mars McGee being a fraud is just as likely as Mr. Cat not being a fraud. So yeah, rigged poll. Yeah, but it's determined Mr. Cat is a fraud. So maybe Ravino's here, because that definitely wasn't me. So it was someone. Mr. Cat probably rigged it, but made wrong choice. There was no Ethan today, by the way. EKV8 Productions never showed up, which is interesting. He's normally always here. Not to Mars McGee, but he's normally always here. I think this stream got more views than yesterday's stream. And yesterday's stream had much better games. What was yesterday? Yesterday, yeah, look. Yesterday's stream, 256. 303. Go figure. We all know David rigs polls. I rigged one poll today. No, I didn't. You never heard that. I don't know what you're talking about. Ravino's Mr. Cats. Ravino's Mr. Cat. The stream did better because you didn't show up, which proves you put the food on David's table, even though Mask and Docker's Lover have paid. but you put food on the table, even though Mask and Docker's Lover have paid. I'm pretty sure I've gained more from their memberships, even though the 99 pence. Gained more from those than the two streams. Mr. Cat, what are you on about exactly? Docker's Lover and Mask have put Mr. Cat on the list. Not me. That's different, Mr. Cat. Now, 69,420. You just made the list! What did I spend the 69p on? Well, first of all, I've not been paid that yet. I've got to get paid... you got to get paid £60 minimum to get paid from YouTube. So if you don't get that per month, at least, then you're not getting paid monthly. So I'll have to wait a few months, mate. Because it's currently on, like... I think it's not even half that at the moment. And most of that is from the $80 donation I got a few weeks ago. What's the excuse for this stream getting more views than yesterday? It's Saturday. More people are around. Friday, people might be working and doing some weird shenanigans on the streets and watching NRL, or maybe they're at the game on Friday night. You know, maybe they're just too tired from work. Saturday, they're refreshed and ready to go. And they just watched 2 games of footy before that as well. Have a Sharon. Thumbs up. There were no polls yesterday. No Ravino using $100 boosting views. Maybe I should start putting your name in the titles. I've literally put your name in 2 Stupid Idiots videos from last year. What are you talking about? Shall we test? Shall we test if those videos did well? I did a live Stupid Idiots apparently. When did I do that? Not enough. Let me try something else. 69 420 is dying of laughter. I don't know about that one, Chief. Let's see if putting Mr. Cat's name in the title actually helps. Because we will have legitimate proof right now, so let's see. Let's see, right? Where's today's stupid idiots? Where is it? Here you go. I've got 111 videos now, plus 50 in the previous series. So it is in this order. Look, okay, so it goes 116, 75, 67, 70, 50, 57. So the lowest viewed ones out of this bracket here are all involving Mr. Cat in the title. 2 videos with Mr. Cat in the title, and he has not put the bread on Davidoff's table. He has not done it. He has not done it. We'll ignore that 47 on the top there. Okay. He's not done it. So look at this. That's the lowest viewed video there. The flips. That's the lowest viewed video on the 2 lowest viewed videos on the screen are both Mr. Cat in the title. There you go. There you go. That confirms it. Hello Antonio, how you doing? Hawthorne. Why does no one know who I go for? I thought it's obvious it's Hawthorne. Yeah, it is Hawthorne. Mr. Cat owes me money, does he? I probably made everyone high. What are you talking about? Mr. Cat, you have failed. Game over. This is Mr. Cat. He's a loser. No, I don't think Antonio's reviewing you, mate. Just relax there. This is Mars McGee. And this is me. Maybe because all your viewers are fans of you, so they don't want to see you getting bullied. You weren't getting bullied. I was just pointing out dumb things you said. That's not bullying. That's calling you out on your nonsense. Carlo got double your views, mate. This is about Carlo, and he's not even in the title. He doesn't even need to be in the title to be relevant, you know? That's the thing. I think the best ones of these were the early ones, you know? This one, when KSI reacts to AFL, that video got taken down, so it gets a lot of views because I am one of the few channels where that footage is still there. It's not even the full video either, but like I reacted to his video, but his video is now not on YouTube anymore. So like all you got left is people's reactions to that video or like re-uploads. So I think that's why that boosted this video up. Because you see a random like 13k, you're just like, damn. But KSA does get you views though. That is the point. Look, these first 3, the trailer, J.Al, and the Brazilian Spider. The Brazilian Spider, honestly, one of my best episodes ever. That's a top 5 episode, in my opinion. Test it. Put him in the title of one of the week's vids and not in the other one. See what happens. Nah, mate. He'll pay Reno to rig it. He'll rig the views. And he thinks since your name is the cat, you're associated with Geelong. Well, I mean, that's your fault, mate. You've got a Geelong-coloured cat in your profile picture. You could have an orange cat, a black cat. There's so many different coloured cats in the world, but you chose the one type of cat that has Geelong colours on it. That's your fault. I prefer dogs over cats. Well, yeah. If I wanted a pet, I'd get Golden Retriever. Doesn't mean I don't like cats. Geelong are half white, mostly navy blue. And your profile picture looks like white with navy blue outlines. So, take that. This was your boy Davidoff. Thanks everyone for watching. It's been really fun. But I am very hungry. So, I've not eaten at all. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. I hope Arsenal pull off a miracle in the next week or so, and hope Man City lose a game, but it probably won't happen. But either way, I'll be back hopefully tomorrow for a tipping stream. Either tomorrow or the day after. It should be tomorrow though. And next week we shall probably do more fixtures. Because I'm not doing any Sunday games. What's happening next week? Thursday night, Gold Coast Geelong. Friday night, Sydney Carlton. Saturday night, you got Saints Freo and Brisbane Richmond at the same time. Why have they chosen 2 dead games again? What's going on? Sunday, who knows? Sunday there's a 9:20 a.m. game, which is like 1 hour before a night game. So it's possible I could watch a half, but we'll see. No guarantees. But yeah, what am I gonna eat? Salmon. A lot of salmon. Anyway, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And goodbye. Goats are like mushrooms. If you shoot a duck, I'm scared of toasters.